Good day, global citizens. Welcome to the first episode for 2026 for Dr. Fajembola's opinion. On this first episode, I have a senior colleague who will be taking us through gender-based violence. And many people, when they come across gender-based violence, they don't know that is a scientific issue. They just take it as it's a communal issue, it's political, it's legal. So we are going to look at it from the scientific aspect today, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed reading the publication. So please join me to welcome Dr. Adio Fumi. Dr. Adio, how are you doing today?
Very fine, Dr. Aziza. Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure.
Complications of gender-based violence, but people tend to overlook it because anything about women, if women are not talking about it, women are not researching about it, if women are not raising their voice about it, it's usually swept under the carpet. If it's not taken by a man, if it's not a man issue, it's usually swept under the carpet. So, Dr. Adio, let's dive into the discussion. We keep hearing gender-based violence.
And there was this woman. I noticed that whenever she came, she was newly young married woman. So whenever she came to the clinic, you see bruises on her. So I was wondering. So there was one day I couldn't. There was no rest in my spirit. So while interacting with her, I think she came for a medical disease, nothing related to the bruises that she had on her. So I now I rapport with my patient very well. I enjoy patient doctor interaction. So I just created a very safe environment, very relaxed and chill environment. And I asked her, well, how did you get this bruise? She did because of the relationship I'd created with her over the course of the time that she has been coming. So she was free to talk to me. So she now explained what she had been passing. Sexes and all ages are affected. But the study that I conducted, it was focused mainly on adults, so 18 and above. So my study revealed that the median age was 30. So we see women in their 30s, early 30s, being affected by gender-based violence more than other age group. And go figure, because if you look at that age, it's very critical in the life of every woman. That is the age where everybody expects that you must have made something out of yourself in terms of marriage, in terms of having a job and being independent. So it's a period that is filled with a lot of pressure, So at that age, if you're not married, everybody is watching. Why are you not married? And then you are pressured into wanting to stay with a man that has a tendency to abuse you, because you're just open to anything. As long as I have a man, I am okay. And that should
have a home.
Exactly. Let me have a home. Let me be called a missus. Let me also have my own children. So when you find yourself in a toxic environment, you think about what people will say if you leave that situation. So you just keep persevering and you stay there, and the abuse keeps mounting and mounting. And like I also said, when it comes to gender-based violence, we see it in many places, in the home, in the workplace, in public spaces. They're all over the place. So also in workplaces, maybe a woman in her 30s hustling for work, and then your boss is just making advances at you. You know that this is sexual assault. This is coming to you because you're a woman, and you don't want to leave the job because you're like, if I leave, where am I going to? So you're pressured. So these are some of them. And then you don't want to be financially incapacitated. So you are pressured to just stay in that toxic environment and just endure the violence that goes on there. So these are some of the factors that could be due to why we are seeing a larger proportion of affected women in this 30s age gap. But like I said, all age groups, in fact, there are so many stories, all age groups. So in recent times, you see little children, small girls being assaulted by their uncles, by their fathers, in the home environment, people that are supposed to be protecting you, people that you should trust. They are the people that are perpetrating these things. So it's cut across all age groups, to be honest.
Thank you so much for that. To a larger percentage, I feel this is why we need to encourage kindness and to build kind people for current and future global citizens. And it starts with us, because the younger
Absolutely.
generation, they will see what they see in others, what they are going to imitate, that's what they are going to do. And
Yes.
currently, those that exhibiting gender-based violence is what they saw, what they felt was normal. That is what
Yeah.
they are doing, what they saw from their environment. And this
Absolutely.
takes to we not just surrounding ourselves with kind people, because when you have kind people around you, not just they are careful of what they say to you, they are careful of how they treat you, because they won't want to treat them that way. They are careful of even withdrawing financial support from you. They are careful of
Absolutely.
laying their hands on you. So it's important to be not just in the home, but also your work environment. Make sure you are in a good work environment. I've been in
Absolutely.
different work environments, so I know what I'm saying. Make sure you're in
Mm.
a good environment, in as much
Yes.
as there is job how will I put it? There is, it depends on type of job you have anyway. There's some jobs that is replaceable, the jobs are not easily replaceable. But
Hmm.
having a good environment makes you thrive, be it the home, be it
Absolutely.
the workplace, be it the community. So
Yes.
this is an avenue to urge current and future global citizens as you are watching, because anybody watching this, I believe they are above 10 years old, they understand what this is. Be kind people. Be kind people.
Yes.
That's just the essence. Be kind people.
Mm.
We're God fearing people, not just religious people. We're a religious nation. Many countries in the global south, they are religious
Yeah.
nations. It's not just about worshiping God. Do you fear God? Because when you fear God, there are things naturally you won't do. There are things you want to do to your niece. There are things you want to do to your neighbor. There are things you won't do to your spouse. There are things you won't do to your worker. So thank you so
Hmm.
much for elaborating on that, Dr. Adio. The next
Thank you.
question is public major public health concern, and it also compounds to affect our gross domestic products as a nation. So every nation should know, if you are ignoring, if you are overlooking gender-based violence, you are indirectly impacting your productivity as a nation. So
Absolutely.